What's up guys, Matt from TeamVLR here. Before I start the video, I just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, 41 Games. If you guys are in the market for anything Yu-Gi-Oh related, whether it's singles or sealed product, be sure to check out their website, 41games.ca. And if you guys are in the market for singles, be sure to use code TeamVLR for 10% off your purchase at checkout. It supports the channel and we really appreciate it. Now anyways, onto the video. So today, I'm showing off something I've been pretty excited for, which is Sacred Beast. Or at least just a Raviel only Sacred Beast build. I've been looking forward to this for a while. It's probably the thing I'm most excited for this year, which is kind of lame, I know, but I'm super excited about it. I have decided to go with a Raviel only build because I think it's the best way to go about this. I do think only focusing on one of them is the best way to go. I think it has the most competitive potential, and Raviel is to me the best one in terms of his attribute and his effect. Or effects. So yeah, there is a cute little 2-card combo you can do that I'll show at the end, and that basically only possible with using Raviel, because if you try to end on one of the other ones, it won't work. So yeah, anyways, on to the profile. Circulating 3 Raviel, or the OG one. It's really good, 4K, huge beat stick. Like his effects, give you a token where your opponent normal summons, and you can tribute a monster to gain that monster's attack. Pretty good stuff. One of the new Raviel, the hand trap basically. So it can special summon itself by tributing 3 monsters, which you're rarely going to do that. What you are instead going to do is discard it to pump Raviel up to double whatever his current attack is at the time, and then you can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. So I'm trying to OTK your opponent using this. And also it can recur itself by tributing a monster on your field. 3 of the second best new card to come out in the structure deck, Dark Beckoning Beast. So what this does is when you normal summon, it can search any it can search any Sacred Beast related card, which is really good. Also, it gives you an extra normal summon of a Fiend with 0 attack and 0 defense, which is 3 of this guy, Chaos Summoning Beast. So what this one does is it lets you special summon a Sacred Beast from your hand, ignoring its summoning conditions, and then it can banish itself from the graveyard and search Fallen Paradise, which lets you draw 2 cards for free, which is, from what I hear, always good. So hand traps now, we're playing a lot of them. 3 Phantasme. It's dark, lets you draw cards. Its protection, links are still relevant. I think it's still really good. One card you're hoping to draw into, if you didn't already have it, is Nib. Again, I hear it's a really good card. It stops combo decks, or at least it tries to. I don't know if it's as good as it used to be in terms of like the whole Adam Emancipator matchup, but that's by the wayside. It's still really good. If you nib your opponent at the correct time, you could potentially end their turn. Super relevant, I guess. And then 3 of the best hand trap ever made, Ash. Ash is never not going to be good. It's just generically good. Yeah. And again, another card you're hoping to draw into off of Phantasme. And then last monster is 1 Dragon Buster Destruction Sword, because we like to extra deck lock our opponents, and that's a part of the combo I'll show you later. Into spells, 3 Opening of the Spirit Gates. This is the best card that came out. This thing is busted. What it does is when it's activated, you can search for any of the Sacred Beast cards, or any Sacred Beast related cards, and then once per turn, you can discard a card, special summon a Fiend from your graveyard, 0 attack and 0 defense, so one of the 2 little guys from before. And also once per turn, if you control level 10 monster, you can add a continuous spell from your graveyard to your hand. So the cool thing about this is none of those recursion effects are like a hard once per turn. You can only activate one of these per turn. So let's say you use this on your first turn, and then another turn goes by and you have another one to activate. So what you could do is you could actually use both recursion effects, which to me is like pretty crazy. So you could potentially get 2 special summons out of both of these. Also, you could potentially get the special summons for free if at the start of your turn you activate the one that was already in the field, discard the extra copy of this, get the special summon, and then if you already have a level 10, like you already have Raviel in the field, you can just add back the card, the Spirit Gates you just discarded, and then activate it again to get a search. So pretty cool stuff. This card is nuts. 2 Fallen Paradise for the other Sacred Beast related card, which is searching off Chaos Summoning Beast. Protects your Raviel and the other Sacred Beasts if you're playing the different builds, and also lets you draw 2. for free, which is again pretty good. And speaking of drawing 2 for free, 3 Desires. I packed this deck with as many draw 2 cards as possible. Desires is really good in this deck. You're playing a bunch of 3-ofs, and I did try to streamline this build as much as possible, try to make it as consistent as possible, so Desires really helps with that. And the other draw 2 spell is 2 Allure of Darkness. You're playing a whole bunch of darks. It, to me, seems like a no-brainer. Again, consistency, trying to draw cards definitely has a place in this deck. 3 Call by the Grave, because we don't like hand traps, and this deck is kind of vulnerable to them. If your opponent hand traps you at the right time, it might end your turn, so you definitely need to play Call by the Grave. 1 for 1 to get your Chaos Summoning Beast. And this is my kind of spicy tech, so 2 Mass Change 2. We are playing, again, a lot of darks, and they're pretty low level, so Mass Change 2 because Dark Claw is a good card. And then the last hand trap, 3 Infinite Impermanence. Impermanence is just really good. I think it's a great card going first or second. And I couldn't think of a better hand trap to put in the main over this in terms of like the last 3 spots. On to the extra deck. These are the new Phantasm tokens. I couldn't find my OG Raviel tokens. They're somewhere in my room. 2 Almirage. So this could potentially some of both that might come up sometimes, but it just has a great synergy with the little beasts. It gets them off the field, so you could potentially do link plays with the Spirit Gates. I think very necessary to play this at 2. 1 Anima. So with Chaos Summoning Beasts, if your opponent gets sloppy maybe and they summon something in front of the extra monster zone, you just summon this, suck up whatever they summoned. 1 Link Rebo. It might come up sometimes, maybe. 1 Wee Witch. This again is something that might come up, and that's largely the theme of the extra deck. It's a lot of fluff. There's so much freedom and versatility of the extra deck. It's sort of like, it really is a toolbox in this deck, just because like you don't super always need to go into it, so you have the freedom to kind of choose what you want. There's nothing, no like set thing that you have to play this. There's like, only to me at least, there's only 1 card that you super need to play in the extra deck, or 2 I guess, aside from Almirage, and I'm about to show you. But yeah, Wee Witch, it's dark, it boosts your darks. Again, we play a bunch of darks. You could pump Raviel up even higher if you need that, and it could act as potential recursion, so I thought it would be decent to play. 1 IP, again, like it could be something else. Sometimes it might come up, it might not. And then yeah, so this Union Carrier, this thing's busted. It is the like go-to extra deck card aside from Almirage. This enables that whole combo I was talking about. Yeah, this card is so good. Like, I know Konami's gonna ban Wealth over this, but they should probably just ban this instead. Nightmare package, so Phoenix, Unicorn, Phoenix, and Cerberus. Super generic removal, they're always going to be good. 1 BLS, you can make BLS pretty easily in this deck. Yeah, it's like it's good. It's just a generic Link 3. You can potentially get the protection effect if you summon a Phantasma and then link them off to make this, or if you're maybe the circumstances call for you to link off Raviel, who knows. Yeah, he probably has a place in this deck. Maybe he's like that 3rd most important card. Then in terms of link 4s, Appaloosa sometimes comes up. Boral Sword again sometimes comes up, and then Abramax may or may not come up. I just couldn't find my Boral load, so Abramax it is. And then the last extra card is 1 Dark Claw, because Dark Claw is a good card, always will be. Anyways, onto the side deck. 3 Judgment, it's really good going first side. This could also be Gozen Match. But again, I couldn't find those. That's another theme. I couldn't find anything. So, Judgment, but Judgment's just really good going first in general. It can stop a bunch of things like evenly matched, or maybe Lightning Storm, and also if your opponent didn't have anything against you, you could use it to just disrupt their plays. So really good. 3 Dark Ruler, it's really good going second. Hurts combo a lot. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to kill them, but you should be able to take control of the game, and that's what this card is for. 3 Ogre. I couldn't really think of what else to put in here. Maybe this should be Ghost Match instead. Honestly, Ghost Ogre is maybe kind of relevant, but this is probably the thing I'd want the most suggestions for. Or if you guys have any ideas, let me know, because I would like to replace Ogre with something else. 3 Lightning Storm because we hate back row, and 3 Twin Twister because we still hate back row. So yeah, guys, that was the profile. And yeah, let me get to the combo tutorial. Okay, so for the combo tutorial, you really only need to open up any of these 2-card combinations. So there's 5 of them, as well as you need a generic card to discard. So I will show you how to do this using Dark Beckoning Beast and Spirit Gates. Okay, so what you're going to do is you can either normal summon this guy first or activate this first. So we'll activate this first, get ourselves a Chaos Summoning Beast. Then we will normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast, use its effect to get Raviel. Then we will normal summon Chaos Summoning Beast and use his effect, tribute himself to special Raviel from hand. Now what you'll do is you'll activate Opening the Spirit Gates, discard the generic card to summon Chaos Summoning Beast back from the graveyard. Then link off Beckoning Beast and Chaos Summoning Beast to make Union Carrier, and use the Carrier's effect to equip Dragon Buster Destruction Sword to Raviel. So now he's at 5k and your opponent is locked at the extra deck. You'll then banish Chaos Summoning Beast to add Fallen Paradise. You will activate Fallen Paradise, we'll just put it over there, and then you will let you draw 2 cards. So super simple combo. That's what you're mainly trying to do, is why you play so many hand traps. You should have gone +4 because you would have started with 5 cards in your hand, and now you ended with 5 cards on the field plus an extra 2 cards. So that is basically what this deck is trying to do, and you're just going to try to back up this field with some hand traps. So guys, that's everything. Let me know what you guys think of the deck in Sacred Beasts, and if you have any suggestions for me, please let me know. I will definitely, or at least most likely, update this maybe after the Megatons come out with Dragoon and Dragma and all that stuff, or whatever they end up being called during TCG. But yeah, guys, that's all for now, and yeah, TeamVLR is out. Peace.